Hello everybody, I'm Brian from Orchids by Brian, and today I'm going to highlight the plants I have in bloom in July. There's quite a few beautiful blooms that I'm really excited to highlight for you all, that some first-time bloomers and some repeat bloomers, but with that, let's get started. Alright, so let's start with this guy right here. This is my Mazda Valia decumana. This is a species Mazda Valia, and this is the second time it's bloomed for me, and it has these gorgeous, gorgeous flowers. I love this plant. It's a super trusty bloomer and grower. It hasn't given me any issues. Sometimes people have issues with Mazda Valias. This one, for a species, seems to grow pretty easy. Species native to Peru. Really, really beautiful Mazda Valia. All right, over here, another species. This is my Plurothallis, or I'm sorry, my Restrepia Royi. They're from the same family, but Restrepia Royi. This guy's been in bloom for quite some time. I was honestly surprised. The flowers only last about a week or so, but the plant just kind of constantly sends up blooms, which is really, really cool. And it's blooming, but also, if you can see underneath there, there we go, I have a new growth coming. So, pretty cool. Really trusty bloomer. I've grown to like Restrepias quite a bit, so excited to get more in the collection. Above it is my Plurothallis Mystax. This guy is in bloom. He's pretty much been constantly in bloom since I picked him up. A really, really great species, Pleurothallis from Andy's Orchids, that's growing really well and blooming really well. Had 2 flowers last month, so really exciting. Now over here is a new addition, not in bloom. This is a Phalaenopsis parishii. Species Phalaenopsis, really small plant. It's a compact grower, so it's actually blooming size right now, but I'm excited for that to bloom for me. Haven't had it bloom yet. Just picked it up from my friends at Pluralis Orchids. Now, this is really exciting. I have, you can see there, let's see if I can show you. It's a little bit difficult. There we go. 2 of the first blueberries on the way for my Sphaerosphaerum buxifolium, the blue-colored blueberry, neotropical blueberry. I'm so excited to highlight the little flowers and eventual little berries on this guy, but he is happy. He is growing really, really well. I'm excited to hopefully have tons of other blueberries on the way, but I was excited to see these 2 fresh little blueberries on their way, so stay tuned for that. I'm not sure how long it takes them to form, but I will 100% highlight them when they do bloom. So pretty cool. All right, right here, this is my Plurothallis Hystrix. Really unique plant. It has these cute little matte leaves, and they just kind of have these cute little cuppy flowers that just seem to open up at the tip of the leaves like most Plurothallis, but really, really cool. I'm super excited to have that bloom, and it's blooming really, really well. Now, a couple updates here of some plants that aren't in bloom but growing well. This is my Bulbophyllum retusum. It's got a lot of new roots, a lot of new growths, so hopeful that that guy blooms for me soon. And then my Bulbophyllum cowiniorum, which is one that honestly I have not seen many people keep in their collections, so I'm excited to show you the flowers when they do bloom pretty soon. This right here is another new addition that I just added to my collection from Ecuagenera. This is a Asianthera johnsonii, Plurothallis relative, and super excited to show you those flowers. I won't spoil it. I'm actually been hard-pressed to find some photos of the flowers online, so I'll stay tuned to see what that looks like. And then in the back there is my Plurothallis viduata, which is another species you might have seen in the video of Emerald City Orchids. I had this one in the mail for a while, so excited to finally have it in the collection. Now, of course, right here is my Phragmipedium piercii. Still in bloom, sending up 2 new buds, as you can see, one on this spike here, and then of course the second spike over there, still blooming. You can see the buds, really healthy plant, still doing well and growing strong, so love these Phragmipediums. Now this guy you might recognize from my cattleya shelf. This is my Antelope Dendrobium. It is in bloom for me again, and it has another spike on the way. It's been growing pretty rapid. I love the flowers on this guy, and I'll show you the name because I don't know if I think I've highlighted this on the channel before, maybe in my earlier videos, but here's the name, Dendrobium Penning Little Magic by Johannes. So really, really cool plant. I'm gonna leave the tag here for now, just so I'm not picking around at that. So I'll show you some close-ups of flowers as always, but this is a really, really pretty and relatively compact plant. I'm sure it would grow huge if I lived in Florida, but growing indoors, I like that it stays somewhat compact. All right, this is definitely the star of the show, I think, or one of the stars of the show this month. This is my Leia Shellyhun. This is a first-time bloom for me. I think it has another bloom on the way, but super reliable Laelia hybrid that I picked up from Diamond Orchids, Peter Lynn at Diamond Orchids. So growing really well. It has definitely taken to the pot that I'm growing it in and blooming nicely. So really pretty flower. Check out that flower. Nice pastel pink with a darker lip and some yellow on the inner side of the lip there. So super pretty. I love that plant. All right, now over here, I'll show you a wide angle shot of the plant. This is my Aerangis punctata. It is finally in bloom. Check out those flowers. Really, really cool plant. I love the Aerangis punctata, native to Madagascar and blooming nicely. For me, has 3 buds actually made it, but I'm happy with how it turned out. So, all right, right here is my Chinorchis fragrans. The flowers are just about done. It's on its way out, but super cute little tiny pink flowers, and it blooms for quite some time, honestly. I was surprised. It's bloomed for a while for me. Now over here, you might realize that it's a little bit more packed, and that's because I was able to pick up 3 gorgeous Ricus Leas from my friend Francisco Miranda at Miranda Orchids. I love their plants. It's the first time I've ordered from Miranda Orchids, but let me tell you, Francisco is one of the most knowledgeable people, if not the most knowledgeable person I've ever talked to about Ricus Leas, and he has some amazing, amazing plants. This is my Leia Jongiana alba, Kaliman, cross Sib. It's about a year from blooming, but look at the new growths on it. Definitely healthy. So I'm going to be experimenting with these Ricus Leas and seeing how to best grow them and get them to bloom again. Again, of course, Lelia galanii, growing well. It's got 2 new growths there. That was picked up from Andy's Orchids, but just to give you a little update on that. Now back here is my Lelia lundii, cerulean version. And then in the way back over there, both of these from Miranda Orchids, that is Leia Turreticalis. So super unique, beautiful plants, really challenging to find but I am so excited to have them in my collection. So that's all that's blooming up here on this top shelf, but we're gonna come down here, and I do have this guy still in bloom. This is my Phragmipedium Carol Canzer, St. Leonard Creek. It's been in bloom for quite some time. Really great flower. Very excited to have this in my collection, and it blooms for a while. Now this guy right here is my Hellia Orada, a fragrant little miniature that's blooming for me, and it's a really great little plant. I love this plant. It's small, compact, and easy to grow, just like it is advertised. So if you're looking for a cute fragrant mini, this is a good one. And then down here is my Plurothallis Grobi, the mini version, or Speculina Grobi. And check out those flowers. I am obsessed with these little clusters of flowers. They are so cute, so small, and actually intricately detailed with those little red lines, little orange lines on the bright yellow flowers. So really special plant. All right, well, that's gonna do it for what's in bloom here in July. Again, you know, summertime, not as many blooms, but I honestly have more to highlight this month than I thought I was going to. Really cool collection update. Like I said, I don't have much on my display shelf or the cattleya shelf blooming right now, only in the grow tent. So I'll have some exciting orchid updates very soon. So stay tuned for that in the next couple months. I'm excited to show you what that looks like. But anywho, that's what I have in bloom for July. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Brian from Orchids by Brian. I have some exciting new tours coming out, so stay tuned for those too. All right, thanks for watching. I'll talk to you later.